And Xanthi.
Kia ora. We just want to give a massive shout out to Gin and Juice TV. We love you and we really appreciate every support that we have.
Love you.
Mwah. Kia kaha. Mwah.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Susie Sabo for Gin and Juice TV here with Love Island's finest ladies. We got Mimi.
Hi. Kia ora. How are you?
How are you? We got Xanthi.
Hello.
Xanthi left the building a little bit earlier, but we're so happy to see Xanthi right now. Listen, guys, we have some fan questions for you. Ooh. So a lot of fans were really wanting to know. We'll start with Mimi. You know, when Steph came in the villa, if Dylan put more of an effort into pursuing you the way that Steph did, do you think that you would have stuck with Dylan if he actually pursued you the way a queen should be pursued?
As I said on the show, I was more into Dylan more than Steph.
Yeah.
However, Steph treated me like the woman that I deserve to be.
Yeah.
So definitely if Dylan treated me that way, how I believe I deserve to be treated, I would absolutely be with Dylan right now.
Okay, and now if you were to be with Dylan and Steph came in, do you think that he would have coupled up with Chrissy?
Steph?
Yeah.
I do think Steph and Chrissy had a connection, and I do think if anyone else but me was to be with Steph, it would be Chrissy for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a question for both of you girls. What would you do differently on the show? Looking back now that you're watching the show, is there anything that you would do differently?
I wouldn't have worked out to impress Zane. That was embarrassing to watch.
No, you know what? You did it. Like, it was like
I did it.
It's like a Barbie girl workout. I love that. Sorry.
I didn't know what I was doing, and it was in the moment I wasn't embarrassed, but watching it back, that was very embarrassing. Yeah, I wouldn't have done that. I love Zane, we're friends, but I think he probably would have been a better couple with himself. I don't think he was ready for a relationship, to be honest.
What's the biggest thing that you've taken away from the villa?
Oh, this is a really good question. I think I went on to the Love Island experience knowing that I would learn a lot about myself. Yeah. I definitely have a newfound love for myself, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think I learned a lot in regards to handling my emotions in certain situations. I definitely feel like I let my emotions take over my brain, whereas I should have, thought more situations with my brain. But yeah, I've learned a lot from the experience, and you never know if I did find love or not, but I did find a new love for myself, that's for sure.
Okay, and that question I'll say to you as well. Yeah. What's one of the biggest thing that you've taken away from being in the villa?
I think from being out of the villa and obviously watching my run that I had in there, I've just I feel like I've had to learn the hard way on national TV to give myself more credit.
Yeah.
Don't change myself for a guy. Just be myself. Someone will love me for who I am, and just be yourself. I feel like I need to be myself, and I need to not do things just so people like me.
Yeah.
Less of a people pleaser. I'm more for myself. Yeah.
And you know what? I think even just watching the show, guys need to chase the girl. I know that the girls chase the guys, but I don't know. I feel like the guys need to do more chasing. That's what
not even chasing. They just need to be a man.
Yeah.
If they want to act like they say they are one, be one. There's a difference. Yeah.
This is a question for both of you. So,
Okay.
what's the biggest misconception that is viewed of you as your character on the show?
One thing,
Yeah, you go.
they didn't show Mimi and I's relationship. Mimi was my big sister in there, and she helped me all the fucking time, always gave me advice, told me how to do my mascara, and they didn't show any of it.
Okay, so you girls were kind of like buddies up in the show.
Yeah, we were she's my little sister. They showed 0% of our friendship at all. Yeah.
Okay, but do you think that, I know a lot of it is edited and they kind of paint people out to be worse than what it is, but is there anything that you'd like to kind of clear up? Or
Me personally, I was myself on the show, so
Yeah.
I don't feel like I need to clear anything up about.
Yes, Bear.
Look, I was myself on the show. I don't feel like I need to clear anything up. I guess I am perceived as a mean girl, which, look, I'm gonna be real, like there are definitely some things though that I reacted in a way that necessarily I were a bit harsh, but in the moment that's how I felt. So I will 100% own up to that. However, me standing up for myself, I never once said anything about any girl's looks, the way she looked, or any of the girls the way they looked. And I think that's what really got to me, especially as like a brown woman. I feel like in Australia especially that's a really big thing. Like, okay, we're not the typical Australian beauty, however we are still beautiful, and I don't think any woman should ever diss another woman. I'm very much against that, and I think that's why I was very passionate about that moment. However, like I learned a lot about myself in that situation. I definitely think I was probably a bit more aggressive than I needed to be. However, I'm really passionate about, you know, standing up for women, and if you think me standing up for myself and my comments was being a mean girl, then I was a mean girl on that stage. However, dissing another woman, I'm completely against.
No, for sure, I agree. And I think you both handled yourself amazingly, you know, especially with everything, you know, you with Zayn and all that, like, you know, just watching back, I don't know Zayn, but I just feel like, you know, you handled yourself the way, you know, you
one thing, I feel like as a woman, like everyone sees the younger self in Xanthi. I definitely have been Xanthi in my life with my previous partners, and I'm so proud of her. And yes, she was emotional, but like as women we are emotional, and I'm so proud of Xanthi, and I think she actually killed it on Love Island personally.
Me too. And watching Xanthi, like honestly, I swear to God, I feel like I was watching me because I swear too, because I'm a human. Honestly, like we're human. Like I'm not a robot. I'm not gonna.
I feel like I got a lot of hate. I got a lot of bad comments for like being emotional and showing my emotions. But I feel like what people don't realize is they've all been through this as well. Mine just happened to be on TV. Like it's you know, you like a guy, they don't like you. Like it happens.
Yeah, it happens for sure. Who do you think was the funniest person in the villa?
Tommy!
Gang gang!
Tommy, we love you. Definitely Tommy. Yeah.
Definitely Tommy.
That's a no-brainer.
And what was your favorite thing from the villa? What was your favorite thing about just...
I love the whole experience. Everyone is so amazing on that show. We're all very big personalities, so of course we're going to clash, but it's literally a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'm extremely grateful for everything.
Yeah.
Me too, but my favorite thing is obviously the friendships. Yeah. Like in the villa, but also coming out of it. Like we all are quite close, and we all have like a really good support system. Yeah. And I feel like that's so important, and that's what I'm the most grateful for. Okay, amazing. And anything you want to just say to your fans? I know everyone was like loving our last interview. Everyone was just commenting. Actually, you know what everyone was saying? Everyone was saying, why were you there with Kayla? Because you did say in one episode, I wouldn't be friends with Hannah or Kayla in the outside world. And I was just like, you know, look, I don't think it's that deep.
It's really not that deep. When I say friends, like I'm not going to tell them my whole life story. However, I will never hate anyone or dislike anyone or treat anybody different. However, I'm not going to give all my energy to someone just because we don't align. However, I'm not going to be rude to them. There's no need, especially in this cruel world. The least we can do is all love each other and treat each other with kindness. Like
100%. Respect. It's all about respect.
I respect every single person that went on the villa. Like we all put ourselves out there. We all put ourselves in a vulnerable position, and I genuinely, with my whole soul, love every single person that went on the show, and they should all be proud of themselves, including myself.
Of course, proud. And you?
Wait, I forgot the question.
I said, is there any, well, no, my question was more for her, so that's fair. But I was saying, is there any last thing you want to say about the show, about yourself, about just, you know, watching yourself on the show? Is there anyone you would have coupled up with that you didn't couple up with?
I would have coupled up with Tommy.
You would have, You guys would have been cute together.
What about Kane? Come on.
I feel like I didn't know him enough. Like I feel like it was a bit of an unfair situation. Like I don't think anyone should have left that early. But I definitely think if Kane had stayed in the villa, we would have had a much stronger connection, obviously. But yeah.
Who do you think was the most random hookup?
Random hookup?
Like the most random couple.
Well, to be honest, me and Em should have coupled up, period. Or maybe we do.
Oh, maybe we do. Stay tuned.
I don't know who the most random couple is. Sophie and Mercedes.
Oh, yeah,
that was random.
Oh yeah, that was like for like a minute.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much, girls. I really appreciate you.
We got Mimi here.
And Xanthi.
Kia ora. We just want to give a massive shout out to Gin and Juice TV. We love you and we really appreciate every support that we have.
Love you.
Mwah. Kia kaha. Mwah.